Okay, so it's the end of the year, and I guess it's time for the reflection. And one of the best memories I have in AP Bio is when that one Saturday. No, it'd be when we were doing the bacterial transformation lab, and we were just finished with the lab, and we had the lights off, and we were like setting up plans for who was gonna check on the colonies, and then like we all had to go wash our hands because we were like touching like equipment with E. coli. We're being careful, so we all went and we were gonna wash our hands. And the bathrooms were locked, and then we were all joking around and like together, and it was like us together in a group. After that, kind of just like we're one class, like a group, like kind of like we help each other out, and we're all like it kind of felt like a community. We're a class. We were like all together, and it was like a nice feeling. Like I was there with all my upperclassmen and two of the peers in my grade, and it was like we all are different ages, different people, but we all get along. Like this one connection, we're all in this class together. It was a nice feeling. Some of the challenges I encountered were the deadlines and studying because I didn't really have like a way of studying before, and deadlines were always like like one after the other, or like maybe a week apart, and it was like a harder assignment. I always saw myself pushing it off, procrastinating till the last minute, and like working on it till midnight, and like it was like kind of a situation of stress, and like I would like push things off and like not be sure about something. I ask questions all late, and like I learned that if I want to I need to be responsible for my own education, and I need to keep up with my classes, and I need to keep up with my grades, and I keep like track of everything, organized time for my APs and time for my regular classes, and, like time to study in between and time to work on like assignments. And I learned that you be confident in myself that I can do something, and like if I don't know if I'm sure that I can't do something, I need to go ask for help or it won't get done. And for personal growth, like for myself, for myself, like this like this is my first AP class, and like I was never in a situation where I had to ask someone for help, like because like my grade needed it, or like they have this test in a week and like I don't know anything, so like having to ask for help or like having to change my schedule to study more, that was new to me, and like I guess that change was kind of helped me like deal with like things are gonna get harder from now on. Like this is just like starting. Like AP biology is hard by itself, but like this is being my first AP. It was such a challenge. Like I'm glad that I was able to live up to it, and I'm glad I was able to do it because I met so many great people, like my teacher, Miss Ang, and my classmates, and like all the seniors and the juniors. It was great. And then the development, I guess, as I was just able to be like more confident in like my abilities as a student, and as like my capacity of learning and understanding different concepts. It was just like I've done this, now what am I gonna do next? Like what's I'm gonna move on. How am I gonna challenge myself next? Because this was an amazing like experience, and like this year's still not over. We still have like a week. Like I'm excited to see if I passed or not. That's like, I'm excited to see how I did. Like, but it's been a great year. And forward, science, biology is still something I might want to major in. There's other things I'm looking into, like computer science or engineering or other things like that. But there's like, I'm still open to more, and science is like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like majoring in science because I feel like there's so much left to discover and so much that's known now that like there's isn't gonna be enough. Life is always like a mystery to me, And it's just like, what can I learn next? And like, for next steps, like, I wanna finish this year strong, finish all my work for the summer, start like looking to science programs. I'm going to do physics next year, so I'm going to start preparing for that as a physical science. And I'm not as good at them, so it's going to be different. And I think it's going to be my first high school physical science, since I took honors biology 9th grade year and AP biology this year. So it's going to be new, and I'm excited to see what shows up with that. And then I want to graduate, like high school. I want to be done with grades. And then I want to, like, move on. And once I graduate, maybe I'll major in biology, maybe I'll major in computer science, but like, whatever I do choose, it's gonna be like, it all started running out with like learning who I am as a person and as a student, and what I need to be a better person and a student. And it's just like, it's been a great year, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. And I'm glad I went through this struggle and challenge, but I'm almost done. And I'm really happy that I was able, that I chose to do this with my peers, my upperclassmen. Like, I learned so much. I like don't want to change anything. Like, if I went back, I'm pretty, and like I knew everything I know now, on how hard it was gonna be, how difficult of a challenge it is. I still go back because I found amazing people and amazing like new tools and new skills that I was able to develop, and it was an amazing year, and I'm grateful that I was able to meet all these people. And yeah, that's it.